the lobby and the stars align. 8 peps, kiss, turbo hiss, rivals in the pack. One wrong move and you ain't coming back. But we don't fear the red line, we chase the speed instead. Tuesday nights hit different when TK leads the thread. Kick up the boost, let the heartbeat climb. We're living one race at a time. Ghosts in the rear view, fade into black. Grip it and rip it, no looking back. TK's Tuesday night, sliding clean, hit the lights. We drift, we race, we own the fights. TK's, you know the vibe. In the lobby we come alive. Full send crew, yeah we ride. Hashtag Castle Lobbies worldwide. Yeah, Tuesday to slate. Whiffing through the turns. Fuel in the veins. Feel the rubber as it burns. Circuit legends gather just to test their might. Every corner's a story written under moonlight. Pole runs, bold runs, last lap steals. Victory tastes sweeter on performance wheels. When the grid goes quiet and the countdown starts, we're a family of racers with horsepower hearts. Silence hits, then the bass drops like a clutch. Engines roar, back hitting hard like a rush. Night sky glowing, hear the crowd go wild. TK leads the lobby like a drift-born child. TK's Tuesday night, sliding left, swinging right. Drift lines glowing in the neon light. TK's, we ride or die, pushing limits to the sky. Speed of legends testify. Hashtag Castle Lobbies worldwide. Tuesdays aren't Tuesdays till you're racing with TK's. See you next lap. See you next lap. See you next lap. See you next lap. Yeah, Tuesday night. Engines up, lights on. TK's in the lobby. You know what time it is. Let's go. Leaning in the mirrors, we're sliding through the dust. Controllers in hand, grip tight, feel the thrust. From Spa to Suzuka, we're carving every line. TK's drops the lobby and the stars align. 8 peps, kiss, turbo hiss, rivals in the pack. One wrong move and you ain't coming back. But we don't fear the red line, we chase the speed instead. Tuesday nights hit different when TK leads the thread. Kick up the boost, let the heartbeat climb. We're living one race at a time. Ghosts in the rear view, fade into black. Grip it and rip it, no looking back. TK's Tuesday night, sliding clean, hit the lights. We drift, we race, we own the fights. TK's, you know the vibe. In the lobby we come alive. Full send crew, yeah we ride. Hashtag Castle Lobbies worldwide. Yeah, Tuesday to slate. Whiffing through the turns. Fuel in the veins. Feel the rubber as it burns. Circuit legends gather just to test their might. Every corner's a story written under moonlight. Pole runs, bold runs, last lap steals. Victory tastes sweeter on performance wheels. When the grid goes quiet and the countdown starts, we're a family of racers with horsepower hearts. Silence hits, then the bass drops like a clutch. Engines roar, back hitting hard like a rush. Night sky glowing, hear the crowd go wild. TK leads the lobby like a drift-born child. TK's Tuesday night, sliding left, swinging right. Drift lines glowing in the neon light. TK's, we ride or die, pushing limits to the sky. Speed of legends testify. Hashtag Castle Lobbies worldwide. Tuesdays aren't Tuesdays till you're racing with TK's. See you next lap. See you next lap. See you next lap. See you next lap.
What's going on, friends? Happy Tuesday, Mr. Casual, Josh Moment, Salamander, Heyo, Nasty, Horn of Plenty, Horn of Plenty. How are you, sir? How are you, sir? Good to see y'all. Why does it do this? There we go. Well, the song ended, so I figured it was appropriate.
At Simon Cherryberry
So
Pie
welcome Simon, welcome
1359
Zuki,
sponsored the
welcome
channel.
Bratwurst, welcome King Veep, welcome Susan. Oh.
At Zuki_5
Wow.
sponsored the channel.
That's PHG Angel. Her account's still active. That's really sweet. I'm glad.
At Bratwurst
Susan
Kraut
got
sponsored
a
the channel.
membership. Love Wolf, Fernando. All right,
At King_Veppy_Phi sponsored the channel.
We went back and forth on whether or not to use this car because
At SusanBo 3792
it was
sponsored
available.
the channel.
I did give everybody plenty of opportunity to go buy the car while it was still available, but then it became unavailable. And with lots of voting back and forth, I think we determined we're still going to stick with the Honda. If we need to call an audible, we will. But for now, we're going to go with the Honda. I did make a boo-boo. I should have bought a second one. I did not. So I might be suffering from an oil change by the end of this. And this is my LGBTQ trans rights Honda. Very proud of this livery. We're going to be on the Sport Soft tires. Let me go get an oil change. And I'm at least going to start in VR. I'm going to start in VR because this car is really cool in VR. Exactly. But it seems like we should have a full lobby. We might have a couple people who end up missing out this week, and you know, that's a bummer, but it is what it is. What up, Jack? Good to see you, dude. Jack of all trades. Long time no see indeed. Ecstasy, what up, my guy? To Thunder. What up, big dog? Oh, I see. I see. Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Keep on keeping on, you know what they say? How are things in Hotlanta? I bought it because when they did the big update and entered in Iger Nor, what you know what is, you know what I'm talking about? And I loved that race. I gained so much GR. And I think that was on Comfort Softs. So what is this thing called? Shoot. Honda RA. Oh no. I thought I gave everybody enough warning to try to grab it. Good to see you, Metal. And I think we should start at Spa. This seems like a car suited for Spa. Yeah. Well, this was in my Discord, Metal. This was in my Discord. We did a bunch of polls. We did a bunch of votes, and this was definitely the winner. Oh yeah, Monza will be great. I got some rain coming in. I can already tell my sinuses. No, I don't want to do lemons. Sport Soft Slim, what up, Slim? I ain't doing no lemons. I mean, if somebody picks lemons, we can do it. But me personally, I don't want no lemons. Yeah, Nurburg. Alright, Honda. Yeah, I haven't driven it in a hot minute, so I'm gonna have to mess with my settings. I'm not gonna do VR right away. I'm gonna get my settings dialed in, and then I'm gonna go VR. So we'll let everybody join in. Again, if we need to, we can call an audible or we can make some adjustments. But based on what I was seeing on my Discord, we should have pretty full lobbies tonight. But again, we can always call an audible if needed. All right, let me enter course and get my settings right, and then I'm going into the old VR. So we need to get. You know what? We're not friends anymore, Casual. Got to get my sensitivity right. It's not. I go in the wrong direction. I'm going the wrong direction. Well, let's see what auto looks like first. Maybe auto's spot on. No, auto's way off. Turtle shell. All right, I think 540 looks right? That's matching my arms. Maybe a long time ago. And then I'm going to turn the force speed back up to 75. All right. Now, let's strap in here. It's on my channel. There's a link, but if a mod can post a link to my Discord, that would be awesome. I thought you were a part of my Discord already, Metal, but I have joined and unjoined plenty of Discords in my day, so no harm, no foul. So I do want to kind of sit like this. All right. Sit like this, and then you pop back. Man, this car is so cool. Let me figure out where the red line is. Whoa! There's no downforce in these cars, huh? Alright, cool. So we got that working. I can hear the game. Oh my goodness, what if the lobby filled up. All right, 5 minutes. We'll start that 5-minute timer. Yo, I'm exhausted. I drove, I think 5 hours total today. I drove up to Fredericksburg, which is an hour and a half northwest. Picked up my mother-in-law, drove an hour and a half parallel west. I did a big triangle. Had lunch, for birthday stuff, and then drove almost 2 hours because of traffic south. It was quite the day. Right now, I think we're okay. Yeah, right now we're okay, Metal. If you're just wanting to observe and stuff, that's cool. Let's take a look at everybody's livery. I know several people worked on theirs. Take a look at Mr. Josh Moment. Again, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate all the people who help make these lobbies happen. In the Yamaha Honda, huh? Oh yeah? I do remember that. We got this really worn out Lucky Strike from Duke. I like that. Oh, Booty Sweat! Booty Sweat! Them huge tracts of land. What up, Fast Ginger? Fredericksburg, Texas. Fredericksburg, Texas. So yeah, that's the best up to date, because usually day of is when I put stuff in the other dispatch. Oh, interesting. No, not MD. No, not MD. Ooh, 3800. I like that. That's sexy. Slim with the Roadrunner mobile, looking good. Fernando B, the classic. Simplicity. I like the green. Hot Wheels for casual. Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf looks cool. See what he comes out. Oh, I like that. Wacky Races. Looking good, Lone Wolf. Miss anybody? I need to do some practice. Kyle in the standard livery. Alright, let me run some laps. I got the timer going. We got 2.5 minutes left before we get started. I will most likely abandon VR because my racecraft is... No. I don't want to set the play area. No. I don't need to do that. That happened apparently for NRL. That happened to Roland. Roland had to do the full reset at the start of the race. So, big shout out to PDX Roland, because that is not an easy thing to do. They talked about it on the latest episode of Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. That is the PDX crew. So let's figure out our Rouge and Radion. I'm going to lift it here. Is there enough grip? Okay. Okay. Man, this car looks so cool. I need to look up this movie, because I guess I'm not familiar with it. I thought I was. I did pick up 2 racing books at Half Price Books. One is about James Hunt and Niki Lauda. Obviously, they made the movie about them. And then the other is about Grand Prix racing in the 60s. Anytime I'm at the used bookstore, I always pick up any racing books they have, minus NASCAR. No offense, NASCAR. I don't want to read about that. Yeah, I agree. I think these sports softs are more realistic to what they would have used at the time of racing than going full racing tires. Because I was kind of on the fence between racing hards and sports softs. But I think sports softs makes it a little more period accurate. All right, that's the timer. We got everybody in here. Let's adjust the grid accordingly. We got a bunch of new people. So, do I have the TV volume on? I was wondering. I was like, I'm hearing things twice. I had the TV volume on. That's funny. I don't know if you were picking that up in the mic or not. Alright, so obviously Josh needs to go into the back. Now, everybody, let's remember... None of us are used to driving this car. We're all gonna make some crazy mistakes. Oh, okay. Ooh. Did y'all see the new trailer? I'm into that. Did y'all see the trailer for the Paul Newman movie documentary? It looks really good. I like his salad dressing. Alright, grid start, false start check, no ghosting. Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. Oh. I'm not used to starting in VR either. So I just got a really bad start. What up, Kyle? Oh, look out! It's going crazy! Yep, and I'm in last place. Sounds about right. I may have to abandon VR. I'm just so... It's sensory overload. And I'm so used to racing in the other way. Oh! We got people dead. MDKs. MDKs. Oh, more MDKs. More MDKs. Oh my goodness. So many MDKs. Let me know if somebody's just being absolutely ridiculous. Because we do have several new drivers in here, so you never know. First race of the night, y'all. We'll have plenty of opportunities to do more. I need to adjust. When I use these ear pods, I don't get the volume like I like. I need to see if the volume's turned down on my computer for these headphones in particular. Because y'all are very soft and the car is very, very quiet. But it looks cool AF. I believe that's turtle shell behind me in the Tabasco mobile. Not a big fan of Tabasco sauce, a bit too vinegary for me. But Fernando B sent me some Tabasco peppers, and I really enjoyed those. So clearly it has to do with the amount of vinegar they use for Tabasco sauce. Now this Jimbo isn't a Dumb Guys Do Racing Jimbo, because that's not his gamer tag, right? Oh no, that's James. That Jimbo is James. I remembered now, James. Sorry about that. James is my rival in autocross. Kicks my butt once a month in a parking lot, and now he's decided to come kick my butt in my own lobbies. How rude. Oh, but he goes deep. Where'd Turtle Shell go? Oh, who's that? Is that Mr. Casual? Did he switch up the livery? Oh, I like that one, Mr. Casual. Look at the drivetrain back there. I keep missing my shifts. Oh, Turtle Shell's dead. Turtle Shell's dead. Oh, Jimbo! I am sad I didn't do any daily race B last week. That's a Group 3 race that I enjoy. Now that it's NRL season, it's hard to do anything. Not complaining, just saying. Good to have Jack in the lobbies again. I've missed you, Mr. Skellington. We always have good battles. Oh, he got on the green stuff. He got on the green stuff. You hate to see it, but it happens. Mr. Casual is flying. I think he got tangled up at all that chaos on the Chemo Straight at the beginning. Is that BHR Slim up ahead? Sure is. Oh! Battle, what's going on up front? Who's in the lead? I can't see any of that. I know you're in the lobby. Give us an update on the top three. So I'm in the mid three. Oh, yeah. Nice. No surprises there. We should get one more lap, roughly. Yeah, Casual's moving, dude. Casual is moving. I think Ecstasy's on a wheel, right? But Casual and 3800 and Josh are all on controller. Starting to get a feel for this car. Who's behind me? I keep hitting the rev limiter. Oh, and y'all, don't let me forget, I have to go let my friend's dog out after this. So, a reminder would be good. I was going to go before lobbies, but it took me so long to get home that I'm going to go after. Take little Scooter for a walk. And by little Scooter, I mean a freaking 80-pound pit bull. He's a big boy. Oh, we got that booty sweat. I've got some booty sweat, let's be honest. I suffer from chronic booty sweat. If y'all have any advice, I'd gladly take it. Oh. Tried to carry too much speed. It doesn't help that the last time I did this track was in one of Brigsby's open lobbies, and we were in Group 2 cars. You could just almost full send it around that corner. So this will be our final lap. Can I catch Slim? Can we force a mistake? We look safe from behind. Just keep it on the track. Don't touch the green stuff. Or do we just punt Slim? GG's, good race, y'all. I like that. I like that. This is a great car, especially on these classic tracks. So we got 3800, Josh Moment, Ecstasy, Mr. Casual, Slim, Nasty, Jack. Was there weird gearing stuff? I kept, I know the Radical has a double shift, but I haven't heard anything about this one having weird gearing. But if somebody knows, please share with the rest of the class. Last time it was used in dailies was at Iger Norwal. You're on controller? Yeah, all the people going a million different speeds, trying to avoid. I fell all the way back to the end, and I was thankful to make it all the way down the Kemal Straight and not die. It happens, dude. This is a car, man. You gotta expect that you're gonna die. No, dude. Casual, you were flying. You made Jack and I look like we were standing still. Alright, 3800 gets to pick. PHG! Don't worry. Don't worry, Papa. Life comes first. Monza, that sounds great. With or without first chicane? Steel Venom. With or without the chicane? Traditional or extra crispy? Where the F is Monza? There it is. Hope you're having a good evening, Papa, and happy birthday. Happy birthday to all the people in your life that are having a birthday. I had somebody very special celebrating a birthday today. We'll wait for... Steel gets to choose. 3800 series gets to choose. I really have to pee, by the way. James! There you go, James. Awesome, Papa. Happy birthday. Here. Happy birthday to Papa's youngest daughter and granddaughter. Happy birthday to Papa's youngest daughter and granddaughter. Happy birthday to the two of them. Happy birthday to you all. Alright, I'm just going to pick no chicane. And if 3800 wants to correct it, he can. Up to him. But I really need to go to the Wiz Palace. So I'm going to do that. Oh, they're there right now. Love it. Hi. I think your grandpa / dad is a really cool dude. I like him. He's nice. I'm sure y'all think so too. Alright, let me set the timer and then I will be R to the B. 5 minutes, y'all. Again, 3800 if you want to switch to with the chicane, we will switch.
Yeah, Tuesday night. Engines up, lights on. T-case in the lobby. You know what time it is. Let's go. Leaning in the mirrors, we're sliding through the dust. Controllers in hand, grip tight, feel the thrust. From Star to Suzuka, we're carving every line. T-case drops the lobby and the stars align. 8 peps, kiss, turbo hiss, rivals in the pack. One wrong move and you ain't coming back. But we don't fear the red line, we chase the speed instead. Tuesday nights hit different when T-case leaves the thread. Kick up the boost, let the heartbeat climb. We're living one race at a time. Ghost in the rear view, fade into black. Grip it and rip it, no looking back. T-case, Tuesday night, sliding clean, hit the lights. We drift, we race, we own the fights. T-case, you know the vibe. In the lobby we come alive. Full send crew, yeah we ride. Hashtag Casa Lobbies worldwide. Yeah, Tuesday to slate. Woofing through the turns. Fuel in the veins. Feel the rubber as it burns. Circuit legends gather just to test their might. Every corner's a story written under moonlight. Pole runs, bold runs, last lap steals. Victory tastes sweeter on performance wheels. When the grid goes quiet and the countdown starts, we're a family of racers with horsepower hearts. Silence hits.
Yeah, Fernando, I don't have any of the big... Well, no, I have the big Formula E one, but that's like a tech... What is the other one? Technics? And if I still didn't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets to put together, I would buy all the F1 cars. But like, I have a whole shelf over there full. My slot car table's full. Okay, Dub. Hey, Dub. All right, let's hop in here and get a feel for Monza before we get started. What the? Why? What did I do? Did I just start the race, y'all? Oh, okay. Oh, did they win? It was here last year, so I went and saw T-Pain. So no chicane, so turn one's going to be tricky because it's not going to be flat out. That's for sure. Yes. Yes. I agree. And it gives you something to do with your hands that's not distracting you like your phone will distract you. I agree, Fernando. Okay, this feels pretty good. Let us see if we can adjust the volume on our headphones, because it is too quiet and I can't flip and see. Yeah. No wonder. Ha! That's better. It was turned down to 50% because I'm using my AirPods. Well, that might be a little too loud, if I'm honest. There we go. Alright, let's set the grid. We got a minute left. This is going to take me 5. You know how I am, my brain. You guys know how my brain works. Not well. Nice. Oh, did we lose Lone Wolf? Oh, Wid's in here. Good luck, everybody. No, there's Lone Wolf. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Then we got Kyle. Alright, looks like we lost Kyle. Yeah, the regular Lego Speed Champions. There's still several that I want. But it's like, I don't have any more room. And I haven't put together so many, I'm just going to not do it. And then a couple years down the line, I'm going to regret it because you're not going to be able to get them. And I'm going to be mad. Wait, this doesn't seem right. Yeah, and then Slim. And then Mr. Casual. SC. Oh, and 10,000 credits. We'll let 10,000 credits load up and then we'll get started. Welcome, Wid. Your B-Day as well? Happy birthday, K-Dub. What up, Crasher? Good to see ya. A lot of people's birthday today. April 7th. Alright, let me put my headset back on. I wish everybody the best of luck. Hells yeah, keep it going. Keep it going, my guy. I turn 39 this fall. Oh yeah, it was nice. I went mountain biking with my best friend and his son. And then I couldn't tell you what I did with the rest of my day. Oh, I did a little bit of streaming on Easter. I'm slowing down. This isn't flat out. Oh man, this is going to be chaos. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Good job, everybody. Oh. Wow. I can't believe that went as it did. Oh, I still got traction. Oh, somebody's off. Figure out where everybody is. That way. Oh, so many people. We all went too deep. Be careful on your rejoins. There's no ghosting. Woo! Man, I don't get how people race competitively in VR. Oh, turtle shell sends it up the inside, gets it slowed down. Well done. Oh, I can't get it slowed down. Beep. Oh no. Might be in last place. Oh, nope. Yeah. I prefer having a beard. I really hate shaving. Yep. If you do it enough times, you can really get an outer body experience, right? Oh, I got the booty sweat behind me and his huge tracts of land. But he goes too deep. This car has a surprising amount of grip. That might be a pen. Did I cut that too much? No. Safe. Plasma 1. Nice. Who's in the lead? Oh, Nasty, keep it together, mate. I'm gonna have to turn the fan on. My face getting hot. There's a chance, Crasher, I shave off my beard this summer, but most likely I won't. I like the way I look better with a beard than without, and I don't like shaving, so I might trim it and make it shorter, but I doubt I'll go clean shaven. Nice. That's a good battle right there. Oh, it's too late. Ah, don't reset. Oh, thank you for not resetting. What up, David? Good to see you, my guy. Oh, nice. See, I'm still getting used to racing in VR. I got to meet David in person at the Rolex 24 Hours. He was there as well. Feel free to come join us, David. We're just using this car on Sport Soft tires. We're going to be running till 10 p.m. Central. You want to hop in for a race? Oh, that'll be fun. I used my buddy's G29 and it had the shifter, and I thought it was pretty fun in the road cars. Word. Appreciate you. What are you guys having for dinner? Food is the most important thing to me, so I'm curious. What is the Schechter family having for nom noms on a Tuesday? Oh, my air conditioning just kicked on. I felt it. Nice. Little protein action. Everybody's happy. I believe it. I do save and share all the replays, y'all, so you can go check my, whatever you call it, on Gran Turismo, my page. If you ever want to go back and watch, I do save and share all my T-Case lobby replays. I rarely go back and watch them, but I know some people want to do that. I'm going to do one more race in VR, and then I'll probably switch to not VR and see if I'm just slow, which might be the case, or if it's I'm still not used to this. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I wish they would at least have like the track map, you know? If I looked up there, I could see it, kind of see. But I know a lot of people are like purists and they don't want anything. And I'm like, well, I'm not a real race car driver, so sorry. I play video games, y'all. I'm not a VR elitist like those dumb guys who do racing. I still need to finish RL 9010, another big supporter of this channel. Our journeys have kind of coincided with each other, me and Terry. RL910, if you haven't checked out his channel. He's got more cameras than a reality TV show. And he was just on the Dumb Guys 2 Racing podcast. I need to finish up his episode. Yeah, when you're... Yes. And that's what... I see 3 up front. See, that's why I'm bad. I'm a bad YouTuber, guys. Because I get so bored. Maybe I should go to the doctor and see if I need to be on some type of ADHD medication. But I sit down to try to do stuff, and like 10 minutes in, I'm like, nope, I don't want to do this anymore. Josh Moment with Casual. Damn. Damn. That was amazing. GG's. Alright, maybe I will go back and watch that. Oh, I will. Whew. I'm a little sweaty. Blue Moon, obviously. Shenanigan settings or no? Oh, Metal, you're too kind. Metal, you're too kind. I could be better if I put the time in. I appreciate you, bud. Alright. Shenanigans at Blue Moon. That's funny. That's funny. I'm putting wall penalty on weak. A little spicy tonight. No, I was a little too spicy. I went too far. I mean, what I said was spot on 100%. But yeah, I need to remember. Right on, Jack. With the bank. Oh, that would be amazing. Alright. Man, I've drank a lot of water today. I have to pee again. Alright, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Sorry, I keep getting up. Alright, got the timer going. Is 3800 going to be the safety car in the Mustang? Be right back.
Every line, T-Case drops the lobby and the stars align. 8 peps, kiss, turbo hiss, rivals in the pack. One wrong move and you ain't coming back. But we don't fear the red line, we chase the speed instead. Tuesday nights hit different when T-Case leaves the thread. Kick up the boost, let the heartbeat climb. We're living one race at a time. Ghost in the rear view, fade into black. Grip it and rip it, no looking back. T-Case, Tuesday night, sliding clean, hit the lights. We drift, we race, we own the fights. T-Case, you know rubber as it burns. Circuit legends gather just to test their might. Every corner's a story written under moonlight. Pole runs, bold runs, last lap steals. Victory tastes sweeter on performance wheels. When the grid goes quiet and the countdown starts, we're a family of racers with horsepower hearts. Silence hits, then the bass drops like a clutch. Engines roar, back hitting hard like a rush. Night sky glowing, hear the crowd go wild. Case leaves the lobby like a drift-born child. Case, Tuesday night, slide it left, swing it right. Drift lines glowing in the neon light. Case, we ride or die, pushing limits to the sky. Speed of legends testify. Hashtag Castle Lobbies worldwide. Tuesdays aren't Tuesdays till you're racing with T-Case. See you next lap. See you next lap. See you next lap.
See you next lap. All right, let's set the grid because that takes a while. But this is going to be crazy. We have shenanigan settings. So boost and slip are set to strong. Wall penalty is on weak. I don't think these cars will be very happy if they hit the wall. So let me set the grid order. We got Josh, then we got Wid, then we got Casual. Considering Casual hasn't been playing very much Gran Turismo lately, he's crushing it. I guess his little hiatus. Then again, he was doing all the Tuesday qualifyings for PHG, so he just hasn't been around in a while. By we, I mean I forget how fast he is. Metal, are you gonna race in the? I'll put you up front. If you wanna race in that, Metal, go ahead. Just do your best not to crash anybody. I'm fine with that. 3800 Duke Thunder. Ecstasy. Lone Wolf. Nasty. Seems to be working. Jimbo, Jack, Slim. Mr. Collins. Good evening. So I finally, well, you probably saw my short. I finally broke down and started trying out ChatGPT. I was gone all day today, so I didn't have time to make my normal thumbnail, which is just taking a picture. So I uploaded an autocross picture of me and said, a cartoon of me driving this car, and that's what it came up with. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, especially for the thumbnails, because I'm really bad at that stuff. Like we were talking about, I'm just not patient. All right, here we go. We're about to start. Metal, if you want to back out. Okay, he already did. Let me get my Tron helmet on. How are you doing, Joe? How are you this Tuesday? I hope all is well and life is treating you kindly. Thank you. So I'll probably start doing, I just use the free ChatGPT, so you get like three AI renderings a day. So if you don't, so you gotta learn, I've slowly learned how to be more specific. and what I'm asking for, but it's fun. Look at that aeroplane. What's gonna happen here? I didn't do any practice. Just oh, whoa, Fernando. Yeah, it's really cool. I just, as you can see, just get destroyed. Oh, a little contact between Duke and Ecstasy. It overloads my senses. But I am having fun. Does it look good on y'all's end? I guess that's what's important. If y'all are enjoying watching me race in VR, I'll keep doing it. But if you'd rather see me not race in VR and potentially be a bit more competitive. Yeah, now that I'm in last place. Right on. Now that I figured out the volume in my headphones, that's a lot better too. Okay. Woo! SSC, hold on to it, bud. Nice. Okay, I'll keep doing it. I understand. I had one person be like, who looks all around them while they're driving? And I was like, thinking to myself, oh, I never want to ride in the car with you. Because when I'm driving in real life, I'm constantly scanning. I'm constantly looking at what's oh my goodness! Turtle shell! Oh, I hit him! Oh, I hit him! Oh my goodness! Like, I'm constantly scanning when I'm driving in real life. So when somebody says, who keeps looking around like that when they're driving in real life, it makes me wonder their driving abilities. We got boost, so we should be able to catch back up. I'm starting to figure out when to shift in this thing. Oh, lots of sparks up there. I definitely did when I first got it. I was much more twitchy, and it also depends the car. Like this car, you're completely visible, which is helpful. Some of the cars, your visibility is so bad. Also, I got the steering sensitivity perfect for this car. What my hands are doing are matching 100% on the wheel for what the car's doing. That's always important. When I upgraded to this bigger rim, I had to start adjusting sensitivity. The GD Pro, the auto worked just fine, like the Gran Turismo wheel. I didn't have to make any adjustments on this wheel. I gotta find the right balance. Yeah, there's a few cars where you're like just sitting on top of the car, right? And then there's some where there's just no visibility. One of the Group 3 cars, the headrest wraps around you so much you can't see anything left or right without leaning forward, which is really annoying. Yeah, these open wheel cars, the old JDM cars. Speak of the devil, Were your ears burning, RL? I was talking about you earlier. I said you have more cameras than a reality TV show. I'm about halfway done with your episode with the Dumb Guys Do Racing. I'll probably finish that up tomorrow morning while I'm working. Right? Well, I can't believe, so on the episode RL's on, they revealed that in the NRL, PDX Roland had a full reset and had to do a room scan at the start of the race, which is insane. So big shout out to PDX Roland for sticking with it. Oh, more contact. Oh, SSC. And it's so dumb that it makes you do a room scan when you're sitting down. No worries. No worries, Jack. It was great to see you, bud. Hope work goes well. Ooh. Right? Yeah, Jack, have a great night, bud. It's great to see you. Glad to know you're alive and well. Thanks for stopping in. I was mad. No worries. No trouble at all, Jack. I messaged Sean right after the Japanese Grand Prix. Because, you know, we got into a good debate on my last episode with him about the new F1 regs. And after the Japanese Grand Prix, I had a lot of thoughts and feelings. And I messaged Sean and I was like, hey, I need to get on with you guys to talk F1. And he was like, well, what about tomorrow? And I was like, oh, I can't tomorrow. And then they already did that whole episode about the new regs. Right? Well, I mean, Wid is just insane. You know, Wid, Jorge, I'll hit the rev limiter. Oh, I see. Super Beast. Hey, I still haven't finished your video. I started it though. I've been really busy. But I promise I will finish it, Beast. And once I finish it, I'll leave a comment. So you'll know once I've watched the whole thing after I leave a comment. But I was gone all day today. I'm dog sitting. So I'm just all over the place right now. Because it's an hour and a half, dude. I need to put it on times 2 speed. But I have it saved to watch. Oh, Jimbo! James! Dude, that's the biggest hit. Oh, I was going to ask you, Joe, can you make that into the right whatever so I can make a sticker on my store like you did my other stuff? If you would be so kind. Several people have said they want to buy a sticker with that picture on it. But I have one small correction to make. My eyes are more green than blue, but to be fair, when I was growing up, depending on the season, they would switch between blue and green. But now that I'm an adult, they're more on the green side. But that's just a tiny technicality, you know? I don't want people meeting me in real life thinking I have these bright blue eyes and be disappointed. I'm just kidding. I mean, I was serious about my eyes being green, but just kidding about needing to change it. Woo! Woo! That was fun. I need to go back and watch all these races, apparently. Schmashmarently. This color. I'm just kidding. Oh. What a race. What a race. I mean, slow AF as usual, but still not last. And you know what? Oh, I still finished behind James? Gosh darn it. I don't know you're colorblind. Are you really? That's hilarious. I mean, hilarious that I'm asking you to change colors and you're colorblind. That's what's hilarious. Not that you're colorblind. Again. What do you watch? Do you stream it on something? Do you stream it on something? Or do you, like, own it? Alright, James. Later, bud. Right? The guy responsible for all the... Thank you, Nasty. Get that booty sweat out of here, bruh. Once the rain passes, James, I'm gonna work on my Mazda. We should link up and go for a fun drive in the hill country or something. I don't have Prime. Scissor. Scissor, bum 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 bum. Honey, honey. I'll search for it. $5 minutes. It is a fun car. I'm glad enough people bought it or already had it. I was nervous, as you could tell by the number of polls and all that stuff that I put up. I was worried that we wouldn't be able to fill a lobby, but since only 2 people voted no, I felt a little better about it. Alright, hold on. Alright, remind me the name of it. What's it called? I know you said it like 10 times. Race car driver. Yeah, I do love an overture. Grand Prix. Okay. Movie. Got it. 1966. Show more. We have in Texas we have a chain of just super incredible used bookstore called Half Price Books, and they have everything. So I imagine I could probably pick it up on DVD. Like The Sound of Music. Streaming on YouTube for only $3.99. Apple TV for $3.99. Okay, I have both of those. I have both of those, Fernando. Grand Prix on Netflix. It's not on Netflix, is it? No. No, but I will say, so if all you have is Netflix, I recommend watching Senna, Schumacher, and The Sea. I love that. That's what, like, I love the first, I mean, the first Tron's amazing, right? But it's also amazing. Oh, okay, cool, Fast Ginger. Thanks for the heads up. Um, Shows like that, or movies like that, that, like, for the time were just like, I guess what Avatar was when the first Avatar came back or came out, which I'm not an Avatar guy, but you know. Nice. So kind of like what Brad Pitt did. He was driving a F2 that was modified to look like an F1 car for the F1 movie. Pretty cool. So in first place, Jack left. Do we still have Ecstasy? Yes, Ecstasy is here. Ecstasy P1. Oh, Wid. I mean, I have a prescription from my doctor. I know you meant subscription. JK. JK. Turtle Shell, myself. Jimbo. Jimbo had to leave. Then Nasty. Nasty had to leave. Then Fernando. Then Duke. Then Slim. We'll leave Kazoo. Kazoo's new. Does anybody know Kazoo? YTSCSA? Slim. Then 3800. Right on. And the Samsung TV has all these different channels. I think they have a TCM channel. 10,000. Mr. Casual. All right. That's it. Metal. If you want to hop out, we're going to get started. Kazoo. Need you to change the car. Oh, he left. Alright, that's cool. Metal. Starting soon. Awesome. Thank you. Let me put my hat on. No. I believe you. I want to watch it, dude. I want to watch it. You want to watch it again? Heard that. No, I'm sure I'd love it. 0 practice. I'm gonna die in the bus stop. Or the Le Mans chicane, whichever way you want to put it. Wish me luck. I'ma need it. Oh, look at the sky. It's beautiful. Going into T1. I've been on that Ferris wheel. I've also sat in those bleachers. Ooh! Spicy! Oh no! 2 people dead. MDKs. Ooh, who's that? That's a cool livery. 10,000 credits. Nice livery. Tuck into 3800's gearbox. Get a face full of exhaust. And then WID is gone. WID is already gone. I'm backing out of this. Gear. They went much quicker than me through that, so. I do. What up, Rue? Good to see you, my guy. How are you, my friend? I've got flowers bursting and peppers coming out of the flowers. My garden survived the first rain of the spring. I was a little nervous I was going to come outside and everything was just going to be washed out, but I think because I got everything planted and potted about a week and a half before the rain, everything kind of settled in nicely. Sir, I'll keep everybody up to speed. What I'm really excited about is the flowers I planted, the sage and the Esperanza Tacoma. Those grow and spread, and you can clip them and continue to spread them. And hopefully I can just kind of fill my whole yard up with those beautiful flowers. Oh, that's a pen. Yeah. I got to spend some time with my mother-in-law today, and she's always been a big gardener and doesn't have a big garden anymore. So we spent about an hour and a half in the car together, so we had a lot of fun talking about gardening stuff. It was lovely. Well, I guess she's technically she's my ex-mother-in-law, but she's still my mother-in-law. Exactly, but she lives She lives about an hour and a half away from me now. But yes, a wealth of knowledge, especially born and raised here in South Texas. So not anymore. Yeah, I was married, I guess 14 years before we split up. But we're very close. Like, it was her birthday today, so I went and picked up her mom. And my ex lives in Austin, so I went and picked up her mom in Fredericksburg, and then drove out to Austin, and then we all had lunch together. Then her sister drove their mom back to Fredericksburg, and I headed out. We have a very good relationship. So I am very grateful for that. But yeah, I really started streaming. Well, no, I guess I really got into YouTube once we split up, because I just had so much time on my hands. I was like, what am I supposed to do with myself? Just sitting here by myself. But we still make time to get together and like watch our favorite TV shows together. 'Cause that's one of our favorite things to do, is just sit and watch our favorite shows. And travel. We're gonna try to go to Sweden this summer. I just got my renewed passport in the mail. My ex-wife still has their family's Swedish, and she has family in Sweden still, so we have a place to stay. So hopefully we can make that work this summer. I would love to go to Sweden. Right? Yeah. I think if we were gonna have to like pay for lodging, we wouldn't be able to go, but right? I think there was a Bones episode. Remember the show Bones? Emily Deschanel, Zoe Deschanel's sister, and Angel from Buffy. Pretty sure there was a whole Norwegian metal episode where the skeleton they were using on stage actually ended up being a real skeleton. But I got to go to Europe once when I was a little kid, when I was like 6 years old. My family went to London and Paris, but I was like a little kid, right? And then I got to do Germany, Switzerland, France, and England the summer before my senior year of high school. I really enjoyed my time there. But yeah, Switzerland will be cool, and getting to stay with family to kind of help us out, give us, go do this, don't do that. Here, I'll come with you for this thing. I'm looking forward to it. I was super surprised. Hell yeah, dude. That would be dope. You don't have to worry about going to the doctor. The craziest thing is, so one of her cousins and his husband, Freddie and PJ, super nice dudes, is one of them's a teacher, the other's an accountant, right? And the amount of vacation they get, like they would come to the States for like a month because it was paid vacation. I was like, that's crazy. It does get really cold in the wintertime, which is why we're going in the summer. And that's it for me. Alright, I finished mid-pack. I got passed by a lot of people, but I didn't die. On that episode of Bones, one of the cool things, it's something I knew because, you know, I was in band from 4th grade all the way through my senior year of high school, and was the president of the band my senior year of high school, like instrument band. Was learning that all the heavy metal, especially the bass stuff, it's all classical scales and stuff like that. Nice, Fernando. Yeah, metal isn't my cup of tea, but I definitely respect it. I respect it musically for what it is. Wid, I mean, he's going to finish like 15, 20 seconds ahead of everybody else. Because he just ran away with it. I have not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I still have my clarinet. My clarinet was from my mom when she was in college. She went to school for music theory, and it is her clarinet from college, and she went to college in the 70s, late 70s. I still have it, and now my brother just reached out to me because his middle child is thinking of... Fair enough, Turtle Shell. And now, yeah, my brother's middle child is thinking about playing clarinet. So we're gonna let her... Oh, that's badass. Die Spitz. Die Spitz. GG's indeed. Die Spitz. Where are y'all from? Austin, Texas. Sounds about right. I should ask my ex-wife about this. I bet she knows who they are. She got to tattoo. So my ex-wife is a tattoo artist. She just stick and poke. So no machine, just dot by dot needle. And she did ACL. She got to tattoo the lead singer of Modest Mouse. And then she got to tattoo a band I hadn't heard of, but she was a fan of. She got to tattoo the whole band. And I was like, that's cool. That's cool. Wid with the dominant victory. Did we lose Wid? Did Wid leave? Aw. And Mr. Casual. Alright, so 10,000 gets to pick. Unless Wid comes back. Heard that. Heard that. We'll let 10,000 pick. Walking short, no boost. I like it. I was hoping we'd do Watkins Short. I almost started with Watkins Short. It's great with this car. Let me make sure the settings are right. Real, none. Perfect. Deads. That's awesome. The Dead Deads. Right on. Right on. Yeah, mostly I gravitate towards kind of alt folky music. Nice. All right. Yeah, when I growing up in the suburbs of Atlanta, I spent a lot of time going to Battle of the Bands in Atlanta, and we got to see so many bands. Very lucky that my Friday nights were spent hearing future bands in the early 2000s, 2002 to 2006. Nice. All right, I'll be right back. 5 minutes.
Yeah, Tuesday night. Engines up, lights on. T-case in the lobby. You know what time it is. Compressor, drop it, let's go. Leaning in the mirrors, we're sliding through the dust. Controllers in hand, grip tight, feel the thrust. From Spa to Suzuka, we're carving every line. T-case drops the lobby and the stars align. 8 peps, kiss, turbo hiss, rivals in the pack. One wrong move and you ain't coming back. But we don't fear the red line, we chase the speed instead. Tuesday nights hit different when T-case leaves the thread. Kick up the boost, let the heartbeat climb. We're living one race at a time. Ghosts in the rear view, fade into black. Grip it and rip it, no looking back. T-case, Tuesday night, sliding clean, hit the lights. We drift, we race, we own the fights. T-case, you know the vibe. In the lobby we come alive. Full send crew, yeah we ride. Hashtag cast the lobbies worldwide. Yeah, Tuesday was late. Whiffing through the turns. Fuel in the veins. Feel the rubber as it burns. Circuit legends gather just to test their might. Every corner's a story written under moonlight. Pole runs, bold runs, last lap steals. Victory tastes sweeter on performance wheels. When the grid goes quiet and the countdown starts, we're a family of racers with horsepower hearts. Silence hits, then the bass drops like a clutch. Engines roar, back hitting hard like a rush. Night sky glowing, hear the crowd go wild. T-case leaves the lobby like a drift-born child. T-case, Tuesday night, sliding left, swinging right. Drift lines glowing in the neon light. T-case, we ride or die, pushing limits to the sky. Speed of legends testify. Hashtag cast the lobbies worldwide. Tuesdays aren't Tuesdays. So you're racing with T-case. See you next lap. See you next lap. See you next lap.
Oh, nice. No, I don't know Uncle Tupelo. Metal, what year was the other old F1 car that you had mentioned in Papa's Discord? Right on. Oh, Wilco? That'd be cool. For sure. For sure. Josh, I'm not starting you up front. Sorry. S to C. Okay. Nando. Yeah, I know who Wilco is. They actually weren't they in Parks and Rec? They were a different band, but yeah, they were in at least 1 or 2 episodes of Parks and Recreation, along with the Decemberists. I really like the Decemberists. No more Mr. Casual. Duke Thunder. 3,800 and 10,000. What was the other? What was the car? That's cool. Wait, let me double check. Wilco. Yeah, Wilco frontman Jeff Tweedy appeared as Scott Tanner, lead singer of the fictional band Land Ho, in Parks and Recreation's Season 6 finale. So check out Parks and Rec Season 6, Episode 21 and 22. Your buddy Jeff will be in it. And that's how I discovered them. Then I listened to some of their music. Alright, we're about to get started. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Good luck, everybody. Yep, it's for the Harvest Festival. Or no. Is it the Harvest Festival or a different? The big music festival they did. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. Miss you in the satisfaction. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. Your 10,000 candles in the wind. Before Chris Pratt kind of douched out. No offense to Chris Pratt fans. Should be fun. Oh, MDK Fernando! Turtle Shell survived! Have you been enjoying the NRL Crasher? Oh, another one bites the dust. Oh, 2 pence. Metal, what was the other the old F1 car you had mentioned in Papa's Discord? What year is that? I'll adjust the settings so you can join us. That way you can still race with us even if it's in a slightly different car. I don't want you. You've been just sitting patiently and supporting. I want to make an adjustment so you can race with us here at the end if you want to. Even if it doesn't match up power-wise, that's fine. I just feel bad. I like inclusion. I'm progressive like that. Oh, okay. I was talking to Metal. Who are you? I left him plenty of space. He backed out of it. Happy with that. Now we're on to Duke. Getting a feel for how hard I can push this car. Whoa! Turtle Shell sends it. Nicely done. He felt way more comfortable than I did. It's a shame these cars don't have brake lights. Mixmaster! What up, Mike? Coach Mike in the building. Yeah. This is fun. It is. I'm slow as all get out, but I'm having fun. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, you're all about that VIP. Yeah. And you got me. You got me. I'm your friend. Yeah, indeed. Man, I am so bummed I wasn't able to get on with you guys after the Japanese GP. I had so many thoughts and opinions. It actually, you know, typically I disagree with you, Mike, but I actually agreed with you quite a bit. I had lots of opinions after that Japanese GP. Yeah, Papa, I don't use this VR enough. Hector was so kind to gift it to me. I need to try to use it more. Since we were using these cars, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and use it. My racecraft is just garbage. It's sensory overload for me. I get distracted. I should probably be on some type of amphetamine for my... I just tried to look at my watch. That's hilarious. We end at 10 Central, so I want to say another hour. Please feel free to come join us. We're on Sports Soft Tires. Yeah, we go from 7 to 10 Central, so we should be going for at least another hour. But I think it's hilarious that I just tried to look at my wrist and was surprised not to see my watch. Please do. I would love to have you. Right? It won't work with the VR, but I will say our lobbies have been full until this point, which I was pleased, considering this car is no longer available. How are you feeling, Papa, about Saturday? I had to twist your arm. Sonic! What up, bro? Bro Chacho? Look at that shadow. That's so cool. How were the birthday festivities, Papa? Oh no, Lone Wolf. What? Remind me of your combo. Yeah, I think we're probably like three more races. We would love to have you, Sonic. I know we got super formulas at Nordschleife, which is borderline satanic. But I can't for the life of me remember the other combo. Good. Well done. Which race? There we go. In the proper direction. T-Case _ 101. T-Case _ 101. The underscore is important. Nice. Let's see. Switch. Whew. Hashtag not last because Lone Wolf died. Now I'm gonna start suffering because you know what? I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna go get an oil change. I'm gonna restart the lobby. Yep. That's great. That's great. Yeah, it's fun to see all the teams, all the people in the community. Oh, I didn't save the replay. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, Interlagos. Interlagos. Yeah, Interlagos. My bad. But I don't want my POV. I want the actual replay. Like, so people can see what was happening up front. I just wanted to go change my oil. Because I only have one of these. I'll sit back down. Shut up, Root! Alright, we'll get this lobby back up. We'll get this lobby right back up. Oh, nice. Where's Belleville? I'm not familiar. Interlagos. I'm here for it. But I had put 100 miles on the old Honda. That means it needed an oil change. Usually I have two cars and I swap back and forth, but because life has been crazy this past 2 weeks and looks like it's going to continue to be crazy, I completely forgot to do that. So my apologies, but lobby is back open. Lobby ID 02 GYO1. 02 GYO1 if you need to search for it. No, I have the taco hat, Papa. I've got the taco hat. Right, dude. So I never fill up my Santa Cruz. I don't drive a lot, and so I just put $20 at a time. But I had to do 5 hours of driving, and I filled up my Santa Cruz, and it was almost $80. I've never spent that much on gas. I've always had fuel efficient, and the idea of putting $80 in my car for the day drove me crazy. No go? Bummer metal. Right? Heard, Josh. I don't think there's anything controversial about that. Alright. Accepted. Accepted. Okay. Alright. Well, we're gonna start in 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes, so you have time. We got 5. You're crushing it. You're crushing it, Metal. Five minutes. Ours are $3.99 right now. I'm sure on the East and the West Coast they're insane, especially the West Coast. I can't imagine how expensive they are. Well, Mix Masters. Oh no, where are you located, Mike? Yeah, I've been $3.99. Yes, no problem, Papa. Absolutely. I bought so many of those for work. Whew, Jesus. Oh, you're in Canada. You're in Canada. That's crazy. A liter. I'll have a liter of cola. Can I get a liter of cola? Yes, there's room. There's room. 0202 GYO1. 02 GYO1. But I did accept your friend request, so you should be able to see it. 02. Let me type it. Let me type it. 02. Oh my goodness. GYO1. No. And oil, so oil prices are all based on speculation. Your speculation on the price of a barrel of oil determines the price. So what we're paying now is based on speculation on what it's going to be in the future. Sheesh. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Tuesday night. Engines up, lights on. T-case in the lobby. You know what time it is. Let's go. Leaning in the mirrors, we're sliding through the dust. Controllers in hand, grip tight, feel the thrust.
And I'm back. That was a quick one. Yeah. So, yeah. It's all ridiculous. Let's be honest. It's all controlled by billionaires who haven't actually paid for gas, most of their life. Ahoy! Yo ho ho! Mm-hmm. I remember in high school, we had the big shortage where there were just lines like down the street and everybody was running out. Yep. I'm just grateful I don't have to drive a lot. I work from home mostly. So, and I can walk to the grocery store, and pretty much I can walk to Walmart, I can walk to Target, I can walk to Lowe's, I can walk to the grocery store. So I'm in a position where, if gas is crazy, I don't have to drive. However, grocery prices are insane, so... Anyways, let's get on to racing. Timer has gone off. Let's make sure everybody's in the right car. Fast Ginger is in the building. Oh my goodness, I bet it does. Right? You might want to find a cheap little cash car, dude. It'd be cheaper to spend $2,000 on a old car than it would be to pay for gas for that Ram. Oh, I didn't put my helmet on. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright, perfect. Good luck, everybody. Hoping I can do okay here. This is another track I like quite a bit. Should be interesting. But yeah, Papa, your Sentra gets great gas mileage. And with that CVT transmission, even though I don't like CVTs, when it comes to gas mileage, they do a great job. Almost lost it. Almost lost it. Woo, we're on the edge of grip there. These high-speed corners. I like it. I like it a lot. Now we're in the slow speed. Who dares go into first gear? Interesting. Oh no! Somebody just went off. I'm holding up 10,000 credits, that's for sure. Can't see who the other person is. Oh, that's Josh and the Yamaha Honda. 10,000 credits just behind. Josh sends it up the inside. Nicely done. Oh! Allowed 10,000 through. Nice. Oh, 10,000 with the Tokyo Drift. Yes, I called that out at the beginning of my stream. I did, you know how we get the free gifted memberships, and I saw Susan was one of them. I thought that was really cool that our PHG Angel got a gifted membership. Welcome back to Rainbow Leopard. You're always with us. Always with us. Duke Thunder crushing it. Was Duke the one who recommended? I think Duke recommended us using this car, which is starting to make a lot more sense because he's been doing really well. Have you passed all your deviled eggs, Papa? Have you recovered from your Your deviled egg trauma. See, I would love deviled eggs. I don't like mayonnaise. Like, give me a hard-boiled egg with some paprika and cayenne pepper on top and some dill. Why do you gotta mix the yolk with mayonnaise? Which I know mayonnaise is just whipped eggs and oil, but I don't like schmayonnaise. Yes, you can. If you don't like mayo. Yep. Well, I believe in a person's life is the memories they leave behind. So a person's always here as long as there's people who remember them. So that's your legacy. That's your life. That's what you leave behind, is what the people who got to interact with you or see you exactly. And I try to eat cheese, Papa, and I don't like it. And when people tell me you can't taste the cheese, I try it and I say, guess what I taste? The cheese. It's like for people who don't like fish, and they're like, this doesn't taste fishy at all. And then they take a bite and they're like, ugh. I like fish, so that's not my problem. Or people who don't like spice. As you know, I love spice. If I say something isn't spicy, somebody like Turbo tries it, and he's dying because he doesn't like spicy. No. Yeah, I don't like it. I think it's disgusting. It's so like, imagine, I'm trying to think, like Greek yogurt, like really funky Greek yogurt, that sour taste, I hate. And I can taste it in dairy, specifically cheese. But one of my favorite foods is pizza. I just eat it without cheese. I love hamburgers, so I eat hamburgers, not cheeseburgers. And then the greatest thing was moving to San Antonio and learning that nothing Mexican comes with cheese. You have to ask for cheese. So like, if I order a taco, I can feel confident that it's not going to come with cheese on it. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I know, I understand. I'm a weirdo. I've only met a couple people like me in the world. Ugh. I can't do lasagna. See, I need spice like most people need cheese. Like I have to have something spicy every day. Got any cheese? Yeah, I probably am not. Literally, y'all, my mom used to tell me, or she still tells me, that I was born the wrong race because of my palate and my tastes and preferences are not Caucasian. My tastes and preferences do not follow the European Caucasian platform. They are much more of a Asian African palate. And then when I got older, I made sure to tattoo my whole body with a whole bunch of colors. I think I did that subconsciously because I never felt quite comfortable as a Caucasian individual. A little insight into my psyche. That was fun. GG's Duke and Ecstasy. Well done. Duke's crushing it tonight. GG's. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like Duke. Were you the one who suggested this in Discord? After lobbies last week? Yeah, I thought so. I appreciate your recommendation. Yeah, Papa, I got excited because HEB had like Cheeto Puffs that were Carolina Reaper, and I was like, okay, I can do this. But then, oh no, somebody recommended it last week. I'll figure out who it was. But it was too cheesy, so I couldn't eat it. I almost threw up. You can't. Why you gotta cut? Was it too much? Turtle shell. I knew it was one of you geezers. One of you geezers suggested it. No, I'm not lactose. I like ice cream. I can put creamer in my coffee. I'll put milk on my cereal, but other than that, it's not for me. Bathers. Are you kidding me? You crazy, 3800. You crazy. You crazy. All right. 64 slices. Y'all are funny. I will say, the reason I'm not overweight is because I don't like cheese. If I like cheese, I would probably weigh a good 50 pounds more than I do. I know somebody who doesn't like chocolate. Yeah, but I was talking to my buddy and I was like, yeah, you know, I stopped drinking the heavy beer and I've lost like 20 pounds in a couple weeks. He was like, yeah, if I didn't like cheese, I'd probably lose even more weight than that. And I also don't know that I've ever been constipated in my life. And that's another thing. Probably another thing. Ew. That's extreme, Turtle Shell. That's extreme. Well, I don't know that there's such thing as a good Hershey's bar. With a cookie crunch. Meerkat! IPAs will get you. Dude, like a month before I saw Papa at Daytona, I cut out the IPAs except for like special occasions. I'm out doing something, I'll get an IPA. But as far as drinking them at home, I cut that out. And one of the first things Papa said to me was like, "Did you lose weight?" And I was like, well, damn, I did lose weight. I don't eat a lot of chocolate. I like gummy candies. If I'm eating sweets, it's most likely going to be gummies. All right, 5 minutes. I'm going to go use the Tinkle Room. The Whiz Palace. Yeah, and it's literally just cutting out heavy beer. Mr. Gordon. Welcome, welcome. I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah, Tuesday night. Engines up, lights on. T-case in the lobby. You know what time it is. Congrats, Johnny, let's go. Leaning in the mirrors, we're sliding through the dust. Controllers in hand, grip tight, feel the thrust. From Spa to Suzuka, we're carving every line. T-case drops the lobby and the stars align. 8 peps, kiss, turbo hiss, rivals in the pack. One wrong move and you ain't coming back. But we don't fear the red line, we chase the speed instead. Tuesday nights hit different when T-case leads the thread. Kick up the boost, let the heartbeat climb. We're living one race at a time. Ghosts in the rear view, fade into black. Grip it and rip it, no looking back. T-case, Tuesday night, sliding clean, hit the lights. We drift, we race, we own the fights. T-case, you know the vibe. In the lobby we come alive. Full send crew, yeah we ride. Hashtag Casa Lobbies worldwide. Yeah, Tuesday to slate. Whiffing through the turns. Fuel in the veins. Feel the rubber as it burns. Circuit legends gather just to test their might. Every corner's a story written under moonlight. Pole runs, bold runs, last lap steals. Victory tastes sweeter on performance wheels.
But it tastes so good. Yeah, I have my headphones in when I was in the bathroom metal, and I laughed out loud. That was funny. That was funny. Oh, what was I gonna say? So, here, Fernando, you go to a Mexican restaurant, and they'll bring you out fresh tortillas, and that's exactly what you do. You spread a little butter on them, sprinkle some sugar and some cinnamon, roll them up into a tight roll, and oh my gosh, it is so good. It is so good. Oh, welcome, Mike. Mike made it. Let me set the grid order. This is going to be a disaster. See, I can't do the sugar-free stuff. The fake sugar, I can't. Oh. I'd rather just regulate my sugar intake than drink something that's sugar-free. I didn't even realize this McClever was in the lobby. What part are you in, Nathan? I didn't realize Vetter Dan Salamander's in here. He made me do it. He made me do it. Welcome, Sal. Oh, we lost Lone Wolf? Okay, good. Has Lone Wolf gotten back in? Metal, do you mind exiting the lobby so that Lone Wolf can join? What up, Orca? Welcome. Thank you, Metal. Alright, Lone Wolf, you should be able to join. Full lobby. We should have enough time for 2 more races. Oh, near Bristol. Okay. Perfect. Neurons. Activate. See, I appreciate that. I love food, and that is the one thing I'm willing, like, when I'm like, I can't spend money, or I shouldn't spend money right now, food is the thing I'm willing to spend money on. Yep. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, badass! I won't be at F1, but I hope you guys have an awesome time. Are you going to go see Maroon 5 or Post Malone? Yeah, I can't. I just can't do it. This should be interesting. Good luck, everybody. Coach Mike in VR next to us. Whee! Oh, touch the grass on the brakes. Oh, a little bit of contact, a little bit of contact. You'll have a blast, dude. It's such a good track. You'll have so much fun. And F1 Academy will be there. I'm a big fan of F1 Academy. And I believe it's a sprint race, so you'll get a sprint race and 2 F1 Academy races. Oh, big crash! Big crash. Sorry, I missed whoever just said panorama. I missed who said it, but hello if you're new. Alright, will I die? 2 people died. Just nice and easy down the hill. I did go... Oh, is that you, Crasher? Gotcha, okay, good. I kind of thought so, but... Oh, so I went to school in Chattanooga, Tennessee, on top of Lookout Mountain, which is technically in Georgia. So I've had lots of experience going up and down a mountain. I'm super pumped. I'm going to Road America the end of July with Salamander and his fam. He already got the RV booked. I'm gonna fly into Milwaukee and meet them at Road America. So it'll be my second IMSA race. I've been to Daytona a bunch and WEC, of course, at COTA. So I'm super excited. I wanted to go last year. I just couldn't make it happen. Of course. Well, when you first came into chat, I saw it and it had the same logo. Oh yeah! I'm excited. And the guy that was in the lobbies earlier, Jimbo in the game, James in the chat, he and his dad do the Lemons race there. Jeff's been kicking butt in Mustang Drifters lobbies. Mustang Drifter, really cool guy. I'm just now getting to know him. I've seen him around a bunch, but I've been hopping in his chat and stuff. Nice guy. He does lobbies a lot. Rigsby was racing the other day. He was in a bit of pain, but it was good to see him back behind the wheel. Oh, I didn't even realize Jay Steen, Roxanne Wolf hopped in the lobby. See, that's another thing with VR. I miss so much stuff. He had his wrist guards on, but after a couple races, he needed a bit of a break. I was able to do 2 races, but I don't like a lot of the races they like to do. I mean, that's how... See, I know people who are the opposite, Jeff, who... so COTA does WEC. Yeah. I know people who are the opposite. They didn't grow up with money and then got money, and now they're like, I'm a ball out. See, I grew up fairly privileged, and so I'm like, oh, you can't do it? I'll just pay for it, but I don't make the type of money my parents made. So it's like, oh, that wasn't a responsible decision. But I'm like, I wanted to do it, and they couldn't do it, so I just paid for it. But I'm one of those, live in the moment, enjoy life, do the things you want to do. You don't know how long you're going to live. But I also don't have kids. If I had kids, that'd be a different story, because you got to think about your kids' future. I have nobody's future to think about but my own. So I'm just kind of like, I'm going to do what I want to do, you know? Good for you, dude. Good for you. That's smart. His library's open 24 hours. I have one buddy who, he didn't grow up with a lot, bare minimum. I mean, he wasn't like hungry or anything, but he wasn't getting all the cool stuff. Got a job as soon as he was able to, and he spoils the crap out of his kids. His kids have everything. He's like, I wish I had all this stuff. I'm gonna give it to my kids. This is really fun in VR, by the way. Oh, wow. Oh. Sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you were able to leave. So many people feel like they can't get out of those situations. Right? The life lessons that allowed you to get where you are. Part of that was not getting everything. And I think that was like with my parents, because my dad did not grow up wealthy, but he worked really hard and was smart enough to jump on computers before they were really even a thing, and jump on cell phones before really anybody had cell phones. He was able to make quite a bit of money, be very successful. Then I got spoiled. But I did get married when I was 21, and then we were kind of on our own. And I was still finishing school, and she was a special ed assistant at a local public school. So we had no money. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's wild. But yeah, so we started out with absolutely, I mean, if we were not going to be able, if we were going to end up homeless, we could have asked for help and we would have gotten help from our parents. But we were doing our best to do it on our own. And then once I finished school, I started working for the company I worked for and, worked my way up to where I'm at. But I definitely grew up having everything I needed and most of the stuff that I wanted. But it was crazy because the neighborhood we lived in, there were people who were way more, or like way wealthier than we were. So like, some of my friends were like, you're so rich, and then another group of my friends, I was like, wow, you're so rich. 'Cause they're like, we're going on vacation in their private jet, and crazy stuff like that. It's interesting. And then ultimately, none of it matters. All that matters is being a good person and trying to make the world a better place. That's become my main goal. Accumulating wealth, having a big house and all that is not important. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Especially when it's not diagnosed and it's just chaos. But yeah, as long as I can afford to live, I'm happy. I can support other people. I want to support other people. If I can use the stuff I have to allow other people to do stuff that they want to do that they wouldn't normally do. Wow, turtle shell. Thanks y'all for sharing. I appreciate that everyone feels comfortable, sharing this stuff. It's saying combo. We got one more race. We got one more race if you want to hang with us. That's fucked up. That's messed up. That makes me think of yeah, you should have been. That's a horrible, that's called abuse. I recently watched Home Fries with Drew Barrymore, Luke Wilson, and Catherine O'Hare. The mom from Home Fries was like that. Fucking crazy. People are just insane. That's why you should get help. Get help. But everybody goes through everything. Who knows what she went through as well growing up. Because everybody just passes on their trauma until they work on it and figure out how not to. I believe it. Alcoholic dad, yeah. See, I am so grateful for my parents. My parents were wonderful, wonderful parents. Same. What up, B? Interesting. What up, Spread? That ends up happening. That ends up happening at the end of at the end of Lobby's night, Spread. I get a little spicy at the end. Where is he gonna say high speed? Hold on, 10,000 credits said you know where high speed ring. Is he gonna? Yep, high speed ring. I knew it. Last race at he loves this track. Yep. Oh yeah, for sure. DNA, especially when you have generation after generation of trauma. I mean, and there's all different types of trauma, so it's all legit, that's for sure. Buzz B, what are we doing? What? Tell us what we're doing, and then I'll start looking at the calendar and figure out when I'm available. What are we doing? Spread Democracy, by the way. I guess newer streamer. How long have you been streaming, Spread? But I found you. I think I got recommended your channel because RL was in your chat, so I discovered Spread. Cool guy. Hell yeah, that's a great car. We used it for lobbies a while back. Alright, 5 minutes. This is the last race. And then I gotta go let my friend's dog out. Who let the dogs out? Yeah, I assume tri-oval. Alright, I'll be right back, and then we'll get started on this last race.
Yeah, Tuesday night. Engines up, lights on. TK's in the lobby. You know what time it is. Let's go. You need none in the mirrors. We're sliding through the dust. Controllers in hand, grip tight, feel the thrust. From Spa to Suzuka, we're carving every line. TK's drops the lobby and the stars align. 8 peps, kiss, turbo hiss, rivals in the pack. One wrong move and you ain't coming back. But we don't fear the red line, we chase the speed instead. Tuesday nights hit different when TK leads the thread. Kick up the boost, let the heartbeat climb. We're living one race at a time. Ghost in the rear view, fade into black.
Indeed. Alright, let's set the grid order. Alright, so let's see. McClever's in here. Fast Ginger join. Oh, Cornbread's in here. Salamander. Coach Mike. Orca. Exactly. Spread. That's cool. 1D spreads. Y'all go give Spread some love. Seems like a cool dude. We seem to be on the same page, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
And most of y'all in the chat know exactly what I mean. So like that. Give Spread some love. Indeed, Metal. I like it, Metal. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, my dude. I appreciate you. Wait, did we lose Fernando? Where'd Fernando go? Yeah, I'll let you know, B. That's wild. That's wild, Jeff. Yeah, we gotta look out for each other, man. I had plenty of streamers. Oh, snap, Jeff. Congratulations. How old are they? True. I agree with that. Thank you. I appreciate that. boy, starting young. But it's nice to be a young parent, from what I understand. Because I'm tired now. I couldn't imagine having a kid now. I mean, I had my niece, what was I? In my early to mid 30s. We kind of raised my niece. Oh, congrats. Right. Alright, who am I missing? Where does Fast Ginger goes by me? Who else did I miss? That looks fine. That looks fine. Alright. It's time. Did we lose Slim? Is Slim coming back? It's time to start the last race. Let me put my helmet on. Then I gotta go let the dog out. Good luck, everybody. Cars, 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 cars. What'd they go with? What? No! Are you guys in Tyler? I have a dealership in Tyler, and we do second chance financing, and we're way better than drive time. It's still a ridiculous interest rate, but it's a better car. Yep, I learned that after a few races in this car when I first got it. Oh, okay. She's in Chicago. Okay, I don't have a dealership there. I was like, shoot, if she was in Tyler, she could have gotten something better than drive time. Yeah, drive time's rough. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, that's one of our biggest selling points is, yes, our interest rate is more than the bank, but it's better than drive time. It's better than JD Byrider, and we also have cars with under 100 miles. We have almost brand new cars, so you're not financing a 60,000 mile car. Yeah. Well, she's doing her thing, you know. You gotta let them do their thing, right? They gotta be grown-ups on their own. They'll learn from their mistakes. They'll appreciate the lessons. Yeah. Ooh. And they're gonna want a low deductible. They're gonna want like a $500 deductible. I know that's what we require. with bad credit. Sheesh. That's tough. That was when I was in sales, I spent more time closing a deal on insurance than I did on getting the customer approved and the money and everything. It's like we got everything done. It was like, well, they can't leave if they don't get insurance. And that was the hardest part. Trying to get people out the door with insurance that we would accept. Agreed. Agreed. Though, you know what? Living somewhere where it hails, I have made, I mean, I probably haven't made as much as I've spent on car insurance, but I've made quite a bit of money because of hail damage. Because I work in the car biz, I'll get the full check, you know, $6,000 check for hail damage, and I'll get the hail damage fixed for $2,000. And then I've got $4,000 to do with what I please. But yeah, it is a pretty big scam. Like, you should be able to build up a retainer. Like, over a few years, if you got $10,000 into your insurance and you haven't used it, you shouldn't have to pay for insurance until something happens and it ends up being over $10,000. I'm annoyed. My homeowner's insurance, because I've done upgrades on the house and all the values have changed, my homeowner's insurance went up like $1,500. Honda in my Honda. What up, Steven? Wicked smart. Wicked smart. Oh no, big crash. Big crash. Yeah, my boss taught me the hail damage. He goes, literally, when I see hail, I go and park my cars outside. Like, if there's hail on the forecast, he's like, I just go park them outside because that's free money. I'm like, damn, good idea. Like, when I had my FRS, I repaired all but the hood and then bought a really nice carbon fiber hood with some of the leftover, and then paid off some debt I had with the remaining. But for work, hail damage is a pain in the butt. I buy cars for about, I guess we've got, we originally had 13 dealerships throughout Texas, but we've downsized quite a bit and upgraded our online sales. But I buy low mileage, relatively new used cars for dealerships here in Texas. So under 30,000 miles, 1 to 2 years old. Sentras, Corollas, that type of stuff. What kind? Okay. Okay. And that'll last her. It'll survive. See? Wow, so here in Texas, the highest you can charge is 24.9. Our stated interest rate is 18%, but it typically comes out to be about 16.9%. So compared to drive time, it's much fairer. But if you have decent credit, it makes no sense to buy from us. But if you have bad credit or no credit at all, you can get. I actually worked out a deal at the beginning of the year. One of my rental companies. Nice. There you go. Try to refinance that. So one of my, I know a father-son duo. They own several Ace rental cars, and they had a new car dealer, because rental companies can buy from new car dealers and not pay sales tax. As a used car dealer, we can't do that. So they bought me a handful of brand new Nissan Altimas with only 10 miles on them. Nice. You're so generous, Jeff. That's a good dad right there. That's a good. So I essentially was able to. So they bought them from the rental, or from the new dealer, and I bought them from them with a tiny markup. And so we got brand new, like with all the stickers and tape still on it. New car smell and everything. New cars, and I've sold quite a few. So that was that's something we'd never done before. Ended up working out. We were a bit nervous because they sat for a while, because they were way more expensive than the rest of our inventory. But once people got that income tax money, they were able to buy a used Nissan Altima that was actually brand new, which was pretty cool. But that's because the dealer, Nissan adjusted their cars for 2026. So the dealer was trying to get rid of all his 2025 inventory so he could max out his 2026 inventory. Sure. There you go. There you go. See, that's fair. That's fair. I like it, Jeff. I liked it. And I also loved lobbies tonight, y'all. I had a long, long day, and if I'm honest, I really didn't feel like doing lobbies. But hey, y'all showed up like you always do. Make me feel good. I appreciate you all so much. Stefan's son, glad you joined us. GG's. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That's a predatory loan. They can see how much she makes, and they knew that she couldn't afford it. Going good. We just finished up. Woo! All right, y'all. So we got NRL this weekend. Races Friday night. I'll be commentating along with Flaw Genius Gaming and E Dirty Tati on Saturday. Brigsby and I are going to figure out the next NASCAR Friday, and then not this week, but next week, I believe we have the next round of the Joker Series, courtesy of Salamander. So lots going on. I appreciate you all. I know I say it all the time. I sound like a broken record. But y'all are awesome. Link to my Discord is on my channel. If you want to join my Discord where we talk about all this, just go to my channel, click on links. You'll find a link to the Discord. Please join us if you want to, be involved in what we pick. We do a lot of voting, suggestions, all sorts of stuff. Great suggestion by Turtle Shell. I'm glad we stuck with it. Thank you to all the new people who joined. We had a bunch of new people join. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And y'all are awesome. I love you. Hold on. We haven't done this in a while. Oncoming fist, rainbow leopard. Only one thing left to say, and that's game over, man. Game over.
Yeah, Tuesday night. Engines up, lights on. T-case in the lobby. You know what time it is. Let's go. Leaning in the mirrors, we're sliding through the dust. Controllers in hand, grip tight, feel the thrust. From Spa to Suzuka, we're carving every line. T-case drops the lobby and the stars align. 8 peps, kiss, turbo hiss, rivals in the pack. One wrong move and you ain't coming back. But we don't fear the red line, we chase the speed instead. Tuesday nights hit different when T-case leaves the thread. Kick up the boost, let the heartbeat climb. We're living one race at a time. Ghosts in the rear view, fade into black. Grip it and rip it, no looking back. T-case, Tuesday night, sliding clean, hit the lights. We drift, we race, we own the fights. T-case, you know the vibe. In the lobby we come alive. Full send crew, yeah we ride. Hashtag Casa Lobbies worldwide. Yeah, Tuesday was late. Wafting through the turns. Fuel in the veins. Feel the rubber as it burns. Circuit legends gather just to test their might. Every corner's a story written under moonlight. Pole runs, bold runs, last lap steals. Victory tastes sweeter on performance wheels. When the grid goes quiet and the countdown starts, we're a family of racers with horsepower hearts. Silence hits, then the bass drops like a clutch. Engines roar, back hitting hard like a rush. Night sky glowing, hear the crowd go wild. T-case leads the lobby like a drift-born child. T-case, Tuesday night, sliding left, swinging right. Drift lines glowing in the neon light. T-case, we ride or die, pushing limits to the sky. Speed of legends testify. Hashtag Casa Lobbies worldwide. Tuesdays aren't Tuesdays till you're racing with T-case. See you next lap. See you next lap. See you next lap. See you next lap. Yeah, Tuesday night. Engines up, lights on. T-case in the lobby. You know what time it is. Let's go. Leaning in the mirrors, we're sliding through the dust. Controllers in hand, grip tight, feel the thrust. From Spa to Suzuka, we're